Iron Man 3 was, well, for the lack of a better term, the weakest of the two Iron Man movies, whereas the first one established the hero and all this and the creation of Iron Man. The second one was a little bit more depressing with Tony Stark's condition getting worse. But Iron Man 3, it just it felt like okay, but at the same time, there were occasional problems. And Tony Stark suffering from anxiety attacks, okay, they're staying true to realism. I'll give them credit for that. But he's acting like a comedian, a jerk sometimes. He's like trying to hide his problem through humor, which reminds me of Nostalgia Critic's theory, Doug Walker's little comedy based on misery thing. Like he's using comedy to hide his problem or something like that. I haven't watched his video in a while, but I was kind of confused. Like there were several moments in the movie I was okay, and then there was this occasional funny moment, and the Iron Man suits are he creates more Iron Man suits because well he needs to somehow cope with his anxiety attacks, and his girlfriend is having problems with him, and there's this terrorist known as the Mandarin, um, who I know in the comics Mandarin is a very established villain. I don't read the comics, so I wouldn't know how established, but like he was very but from what I gathered about how the community reacted to how Mandarin was portrayed in this movie, like one minute he's this ultimate looking intense terrorist leader, and then he's this guy, and I was like, okay, I'll give you credit for the red herring attempt, but you might have pissed someone off. Yeah, you did. Okay, yeah, you pissed a bunch of people off. Those who are fans of the Mandarin villain, but like Iron Man 3, it was an okay movie. It had certainly its problems, and Robbie Downey Jr. Plays Tony Stark still well. I will also say Robert Downey Jr. was the perfect choice for Tony Stark and Iron Man because from what I saw in the comics of what Tony Stark was, I was thinking yeah that kind of looks like Robert Downey Jr. He'd be perfect for the role. And what do you know? He was perfect for the role. Like, and anyways, um, the world believes he's dead later on in the movie after like like they presume he's dead, and then he later teams up with this 10-year-old kid named Harley. And okay, let me just be honest, if you could have cut him out of the movie, in my opinion. I felt like he could have just been cut out of the movie and nothing would have changed. Like, okay, yeah, uh-huh. And then there's the whole epic, the kidnapping of the president. There's all this other stuff. His girlfriend is kidnapped, and then we get this epic conclusion with, as shown at the beginning of the movie, Killen, Killen or something like that. I think I pronounced his name wrong. Uh, was humiliated by Tony Stark back in 1999 of New Year's Eve party. Um, but yeah, considering how at the beginning of the movie showed that, I honestly knew, yeah, he's going to be the villain. The Mandarin is either a pawn, but like I was surprised what they did with Mandarin. Like I'm thinking, oh, he's just a pawn. He's a puppet to this guy's real intentions. And considering what happened, I would rather have seen that than the one they gave us for Mandarin. So yeah, um, this movie was kind of an okay movie, just a solid start for Phase Two of the Marvel Cinematic Universe. It wasn't as great as the other two movies. It certainly could have done better and had different moments. Like okay, like I praised it for its realism and its CGI visuals, and I still keep trying to wonder some things about the movie, like how different would this movie be if you just cut out the kid? I'm pretty sure it wouldn't be any different. He could have just taken a. They could have just been. In fact, here's the thing: the kid could have been on vacation with his parents, and he just took their house shack and just hid it there for a week. and yeah, you could obviously cut him out. And after the movie's over, at the post credit scenes, Tony Stark was telling the story to Dr. Bruce Banner, who fell asleep like right at the beginning of the entire story, and much to Tony Stark's dismay. That was funny, but um, yeah. This was Neo Reality Entertainment. Feel free to like, comment, subscribe, and donate. Stay tuned for more.